going on, everybody? It is your man, Cleveland Terry, and today we're going to talk about something serious, something that's actually been affecting the entire DJ community for the last couple of weeks now, and probably from an ongoing perspective, it's going to be hurting the DJ community for the next couple of months. We all know the reason why people are canceling their events. I'm not going to talk about that because if you talk about it, things happen and it goes bad. So we're not going to talk about exactly why. We're just going to talk about in general what to do or what we're experiencing when people cancel events. Now, in the last 2 days, I have had, I've had 7 events cancel and 12 events postponed to a later date. For me, that's a huge chunk of events there. You know, we do multiple events, so when half of those events suddenly just aren't available anymore, well, that's gonna affect your bottom line a little bit. Here's a couple of things that I'm doing to kind of at least proactively try to mitigate some of the issues. Now, look, you can't fix what's going on right now. What's going on right now is happening across the universe, so there's nothing you can do but just kind of ride the wave and hope that you come out on top. But you can at least minimize the amount of work that's gonna suddenly fall on your plate. I mean, the phone calls that are coming through are like crazy, the emails are like crazy, and if I have to spend time rewriting each email over and over again, well, that's gonna take away from my ability to do other things. We're saying the same thing to every single person out there, so why spend the time? So the first thing that I did when I got up this morning was I created a draft letter. I use Google for my email server. So I created a draft letter, a canned response that kind of broke down from our business perspective of what our rules are in the event of a postponement. And I have that set to go. So when somebody says, hey, we're thinking about moving our date, what are my options? Bam, I just send them that email, done. I don't have to worry about anything else. They know where we stand, so there are no issues. And then, you know, we move on with our date. I mean, emails are quick, phone calls can take a long time. It's not a good situation to be in across the board. I mean, right now in my state, which I'm not gonna name names, again, algorithms, they have closed down public buildings and they're trying to minimize the amount of gathering for private events. I think it's 250 plus. For public events, in some cases, it's down to 50 plus. So a lot of people are taking this and just canceling everything that they got going on. All of my corporate events canceled, all of them. All of my school events are slowly one by one being canceled / postponed. That's just the nature of the business. I knew this when I first saw this on TV. It was gonna happen, it was just a matter of time. So those done, gotta move forward. My private events, those are the ones that are still on the fence, and those are the ones that I'm not sure about what to do, because when you factor in the amount of people that are at the event and maybe the invites that you've brought in are traveling from other places, now they can't. Now they're starting to wonder whether or not it's a good idea to even do it. Once that cycle starts rolling and people start talking about it, it becomes like a tidal wave effect, and everybody starts to just get this emotional response and knee-jerk reactions start to occur. Fortunately, from what I've seen, a lot of the people that have been postponing their dates, it's within the next 3 to 6 months. But 3 to 6 months without potential revenue can be a huge factor. So here's the thing. It's not like you can go out to the club and DJ, because a lot of times they're just canceling the club. We have put ourselves into a position where the way that we make money is almost becoming impossible to do. Unlike myself, I have multiple events. So if I lose half of my events, I still have some events going on. But for a lot of you people that are, you know, one-man shops, if you get a postponement, I mean, that could affect seriously how you live and your lifestyle. Hopefully you got some sort of a rainy day saved up, because this is going to get worse before it gets better. This is just the start. This is the tip of the iceberg here. And we can expect a lot of things that are going to be happening in the future. And, you know, we just got to be strong about it. This isn't going to last. It's not going to last. Let's be honest about this. But it's going to cause a temporary impact that is going to affect all of us. And I'm not talking about just DJs. I mean, it's gonna affect anybody that does anything from a social level. That's just going to be gone. And it's really important that you don't have a knee-jerk emotional response to people that are postponing their events. I know that it affects your bottom line, but it's not about you. You are a vendor to something that they consider to be the most special occasion that they're having. So you have to be understanding. You have to just swallow that emotion and just say, okay, let me know what date you're moving to. What I've told people is there are certain dates that just normally are just lighter for us. So if you're gonna think about rescheduling, put it on these dates, or maybe make it a day party instead of an evening party on a Saturday night. I'm a little different because I do have multiple people that can pick up those parties. One-man shop, if you've already booked your event for October and then they try to move that date to October, now you're gonna have to think about what you're gonna do. Are you gonna refund people's money? Are you going to send somebody else in your place? Hopefully they do a good job like you would, but is that something that you're thinking about? Because you really should be thinking about that right now. You should be thinking about what is the solution if somebody has to book you on a date that you already have booked and you can't do it anymore. And then that is going to make your life a little harder contractually. So you should read through your language and make sure that you have in there, in the event of a cancellation, in the event of a postponement, what your rules are, okay? Because legally they signed a contract that states a specific thing. So if the situation comes up and you have it in writing, your policies, and even if it's going to piss some people off, is maybe it says that all payments are not refundable, and if you move it to a date that you're already booked after a postponement, we don't guarantee that we're gonna be available. I don't know what your language says. So for all these people that are postponing Saturday and next week, we don't technically have to give anybody any money back, okay? Because legally speaking, they're within a time frame that we say all bets are off, all sales are final, there's nothing you can do. But that's jacked up, okay? In a situation like this, where it's completely out of a client's control, you have to try to accommodate them. Even if it's gonna mean that you have to work more, you have to work double in July or October, you're still getting paid, and you still got paid, and it's the responsible thing to do to try to accommodate as much as possible. If you're in a situation where you can't accommodate, you talk to that client, you try to figure out what you can and can't do. In general, do what's right for your client as opposed to what's right for you. As long as you're not losing out on money, as long as you're not giving away things, then do what you gotta do, okay? I mean, that's just the facts. That's life we're living in right now, where things are completely up in the air and nobody knows what's going on. So you have to just look at this from both sides of the coin. So honestly, I don't have any solutions, and I wouldn't go calling people up asking them if they're gonna continue to have their party, unless it's corporate or school events, because those things you can pretty much guarantee. Don't do anything until they come to you, because all you're doing is then just kind of sparking that same concern that they're trying to avoid. And last but not least, I guess one of the biggest questions is, do you have anything in your policies that will say, I will not work it if I'm put into an unsafe situation? We do have that, acts of God, electrical, weather, all of these things. And this would technically be considered an act of God, so we could probably back out knowing what's going on, but it's not the right thing to do. I mean, look, even though these postponements are caused by a root cause, that root cause can be avoided if you just follow the simple steps. I'm not saying that it won't happen to people, but I'm saying that there are steps that you can take. So if you're smart about it, maybe this becomes an issue where it's just temporary. There's no real easy answer here, okay? There's not something that I can just say and then it just fixes the problem. This is a problem that can't be fixed. It's going to require time. Time is the only thing. The only thing we can hope is that people don't become so overwhelmed by it that everything gets postponed and then we're out of business. If 2 months worth of events decide they're not gonna have these events anymore, well, that's 2 months of income that I don't have. That's gonna have serious repercussions for me and for you and whomever else is doing this for a living. We just have to kind of cross our fingers and hope that this is going to work its way out sooner than later, and just be good businessmen. That's all we can do, guys. That's all we can do. All right, guys. I guess this is more of a vent than it is a solution, because there are no solutions. Just things you can do to kind of help your situation a little bit, but we are where we are. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you're doing about this. Let me know how this has impacted you, and if there are situations that you need help with, put it in the comments below. Let's all talk about it. Let's figure out a way to, just support each other, because that's really what we're doing here. All right, guys, if you found what I said here useful, hit that like button. If you found what I said here really useful, hit that subscribe button. Also, follow me on the Instagrams and the Twitters. Guys, always a pleasure. If I don't talk to you later, we'll talk soon. Peace. Also, this is a fantastic time if you are gonna have a little bit of downtime, and you gotta look at the good and the bad. Try to take a positive from whatever you're doing. And in the event that your event is postponed and now you have some free time on your hands, take that time to work on your craft. Take that time to do the things that you kept saying, oh, I'm gonna do, and then maybe just didn't have enough time to do. Take this time to spend with your family. Spend some time learning a new trade, learning a new tool. Work on your mixes. Spend some time working on your scratching or doing YouTube. Whatever you got going on, take some time to reflect in this time of need. Because there's no point in literally just moping around or pouting about the situation. This is the industry we're in. We should be prepared for these types of things and know that sometimes cancellations and postponements do occur, but it's how we react to these situations that defines us as people and as business people. So take some time, work on yourself for a minute.